Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie from the Nintendo 64 and Mickey Mouse. Pretty obscure reference. Anyway, hiya, Mouse! It's your friend! Banjo Mouse! I mean, Ice Ham. I mean, yeah, that's right. How we doing, guys? How we doing today? It's Ice Ham coming with another live stream. Somehow I am in this game, but also not in this game. What happened? With me tonight is my mate, the usual, the regular, the AussieAngel, and joining him tonight is Metroplex, or Rodimus Prime, as he's known here on the PlayStation blog.
Now.
Hello, there he is.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Why'd you go to game chat?
Because...
Oh, I died.
Because I would like you guys
Can you heal
to say
me,
hi
please?
to the camera.
Oh, thank you. Oh, you're live streaming right now.
Say hello to the camera.
Hello.
Hello, invisible camera. What the heck just happened?
Seeing as we're all playing on PlayStation. Sorry about the blue screen, peeps. Just had to leave the party because there's no need for it.
Yeah, just leave the party.
Wait, you know, my controller is literally stuck on vibration. Don't play it yet.
That's hilarious.
Oh no, mine is too. That's because of.
I know. I'm just sticking it on my back, and it feels good.
Hey, replace.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Wolf.
That feels good.
Alright.
You ever do that again, I will snoof this.
I was hoping Wolf would actually respond, okay?
Huh? Wolf? Where's Wolf?
I was hoping Wolf would
Wolf, Wolf call, apparently.
Okay.
Whatever you do, guys, do not get the red orbs.
What?
Yeah, that. Even though it says it deals extra damage, it actually negates it.
I need help, I'm getting chased down.
Oh, hey.
Oh no! I was coming to heal you, but you died!
Why are there no health packs?
Oh, we gotta keep these guys alive so that they can get some points.
Yeah.
Just shoot aimlessly and do damage. Just do smidges of damage.
And let Thomas and I kill him.
And then you can do, Wait, oh, let's at least... Nah, around 44. I was hoping to live stream, but at least let's see a little bit of chaos. Did you just crush me?
No, I stunned them by calling my mech down.
Don't tell me you're all dead.
We're all dead. Alright, I won't tell you. We're all dead.
We are definitely not all dead.
No, definitely not. No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Why are we here and not in the castle, mate? Because of the others.
What on earth is going on?
Yes. Just yes.
Hello.
Hello there.
Alright, to the castle.
Alright,
To the castle.
I play Mercy.
To the castle. Alright, to the castle. Follow us.
What? The gate didn't open. I forgot about that.
Don't go ahead, you fool, Wolf. Don't go ahead.
I am the biggest fool.
Did you call him a fool?
A fool.
He's a fool.
Oh, shiz.
Yeah,
What's that purple shiny thing?
Just leave the killing to the experts in the moment. You'll get there. You'll get there.
Oh, that's what that is. Cool.
Hello?
Goodbye.
What happened? Where'd you go?
Surrender to my will. I've sighted the enemy. Double, we still need you.
Now this is a real zombie apocalypse right here.
Get into position.
Dang. Low gravity. We got low gravity.
Survive, Diva.
That's helpful.
Live, Diva.
This was a
What the hell?
mistake.
Surrender to my will.
What the hell? Why is... What? What's with the moon jumping?
Take cover.
There's an orb that gives you, that activates low gravity.
That's hilarious.
Remember, don't touch the red orbs, whatever you do.
Yeah. don't touch
What
it.
red
are the red
orbs?
orbs?
All I see is...
They give,
they-
no, they do damage. You see this purple orb right here? Don't touch the red ones because it does a damage increase, but it
Diva.
actually decreases damage.
Let me get you
At this point in time, they do more harm than good. They, towards the beginning of the match, they increase damage, but now,
Yeah, but later
they
on,
decrease
once you buy
damage, and
it decreases it.
yeah.
No, replete! My friend!
You needed a doctor.
Oh, thanks, Moira.
That hog.
Thanks.
Surrender to my will.
I burnt to death and I couldn't move because of the freaking low gravity.
If you
couldn't
need to get
turn.
points, you need to do damage to get points, so that you can get
I'm
increase your
playing Mercy.
stats.
I'm playing Mercy so I can keep you guys alive.
My will.
Yes, but you can. One of the stats you can increase is healing. dealt. You can
Yeah.
keep us alive better.
Where is that one?
In the castle.
Well, that's no use to me, is it? Right out here.
We're trying to get to the castle for some reason. I'm not gonna lie, Roadhog, you're the one that thinks keeping us alive right now, so why are you not? Oh,
What? How did you... What?
I have a self-res.
how do you keep self-resing?
I don't know, I always get a self-res.
Alright, hey! Ah, I'm gonna burn to death again. Okay.
Healing stream
Alright, into the
Everyone,
castle, everyone,
to the
into the castle!
Wow! Wow! I just bounced up in the air and I can't control anything. I'm gonna try and...
Get here, man!
Zombies
Hurry!
near me!
I'm coming through the window in the door,
Hurry,
but I can't
Ham.
quite... There we go, just made it through the window.
Oh.
So where's this healing thing?
It's in here.
patched up.
But you have to get points, you have to get it. It's 5,000 per thing. So
Yeah, oh crap. Oh, no.
This is
Oh, thank you.
Burning.
when you get your ultimate, just shoot them and let like
where
what
does
the
it
others.
hurt?
Oh crap!
What the-
Replete Wolf doesn't know how to get a new character.
Do you just crouch on the circle?
Did we? Yeah, did we just
Uh,
leave them to die just then?
Yeah.
Can we
Yeah.
queue for a normal game, please?
Yeah, we will. Just give us a sec.
I
Oh,
don't want to
I'm
play
doing
this
low damage.
for as long as we played it last time, because I'd like to just
yeah,
get into
no.
a game.
Ah, damn it! I jumped back in. Yeah, we'll complete. We'll get off.
You're welcome.
We'll
Let's do
game
50.
Back in the fight.
What
Let's
is-
go around to
what
round
is
50,
completing
at
this
least.
look like?
at
I'm,
round
I'm
50.
taking
We don't know. Round 50.
Yeah, round 50 we'll get off. Okay. We'll get off
how
this
long
and
does
play a normal game.
how long does each round last?
It
By
won't
taking
be
out the
that long.
enemies, which is pretty...
Yeah.
With
Seems
us,
impossible.
it shouldn't be too long.
Maintaining connection.
It's
Yeah.
not. We're at round 46, mate.
Healing stream engaged.
Oh,
I'm
I'm
gonna
busy.
run over to somewhere. I'll be
As
back.
long as no one gets any of those damage orbs, we should be fine.
Yeah.
Where does it hurt?
Destruction.
Get him, Diva.
Bitter.
Emmett Roadhog stole my eliminations again.
You just gotta press on. You just gotta press the interact button, the walking button, and you'll.
I'm a
switch
dead. I'm a dying.
Surrender to my will.
Till Valhalla.
Not. That's if anything to say about it. I have.
Let me get you patched up.
Hey,
They,
what
I
did
keep on getting
hey
surrounded.
guys?
Surrender to my will.
What did
No,
Master
so much
Yoda
damage.
say when he saw himself in 4K?
Wait, what did who say?
What?
What
Master
did
Yoda?
what did Master Yoda say when he saw himself in
Surrender
4K?
to my will.
I don't know.
HDMI.
You're welcome.
What'd you say? HD.
HDMI.
HDMI.
Surrender to my will.
Oh, ha.
You suck,
Someone
Tom.
stepped in a damage orb.
I'm sorry, but as someone, you know my dad, so hearing one of those jokes, I'm just like, I'm not impressed.
You suck.
You're welcome.
You know how I come from a technological family.
Yeah, so do I.
My dad and all that. Yeah,
I'm taking care.
dude.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I know. Compared to your family,
I'm not.
it's
I am
nothing,
not
but-
going to say what I was going to say on the live stream about it.
I know. Compared to your family, my family knows nothing about technology, but still.
Roadhog. Oh, Roadhog, you dead. Oh wait, what? I got rinsed. How did I get rinsed?
I don't know.
You probably got a self-res as
I didn't
well.
res.
Like,
I couldn't
I
get
don't
to
know
it.
how.
I tried.
I don't know how we getting these self-reses.
I don't know, they're like randomly active.
Dude, we're still in level.
I got you, Diva.
We're still in round 46. Can we just?
Yeah,
Peacefully
that's
game.
because someone stepped into the damage orb.
Let me get
Another damage.
Oh crap!
I don't know what damage
no
orbs you're talking
wonder.
about.
So there are these round floating balls that they're
Yeah,
red,
let's-
and
Yeah,
Let's
all
just
I'm
go
saying
to a
is,
normal game,
is
you know
flying
what?
lava. That's all I'm
Yeah.
saying.
I've done 100,000 healing.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're back.
well, that was hectic. How did you like it, Replete Wolf?
It was great.
I hated it. I'll just tell you flat. I hated it.
Well, we got to start
flat.
from the beginning, and then obviously level up, get more characters, and then increase our damage and health. And so
Yeah, no.
I kept
no.
one-shotting them with my ultimate, which was fun.
Until we got damage orbs.
Yeah, I don't know why. They should just increase the damage that we already get by.
I know, they should amplify your already existing damage.
Yeah, it's stupid. I haven't played with Replete Wolf here in ages.
Welcome to Maledetto.
Likewise.
Hey!
Next we just need to get Lord of Summon.
When he's drunk.
Yeah, when he's drunk.
Yeah.
I forgot about Lord of Some, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh no wonder.
Good guy.
Terrible.
I haven't actually been on this map before, this looks cool.
Yeah. Ironically, well not ironically, conveniently it's actually near where my nonno lived back when he was in Italy.
I can never finish this damn song, can I?
No, you cannot. Screw you.
Hey, little. Traveling to Dorado. Things are gonna be seem pretty slow now, aren't they?
Fudge, my sausages!
Take that, wolf. Haha. Oh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And as for me, I am your lovely robot name.
Ham.
It's just us for the team chat, guys.
Suck if you do. I can't believe I'm doing this, but I'm playing Zarya.
Sorry.
We're gonna lose.
I was expecting you to say
Don't worry.
something
Well,
shocking.
we're gonna
I'm
lose
playing
anyway
Roadhog.
because I haven't properly played Hunter in a while.
Way.
Oh, you're next to me. Hey, you got your collar back. Who was it, huh? Where was your collar? Where was your collar? Yes.
Up your ass, boy.
No, my dog just scared me this morning. She can open doors by like jumping up and pushing the
What
handle
kind of
down.
dog is it?
My bedroom door was closed. She woke me up. I look at my
Wait,
door.
hold.
No
Get
one-
in there and
no
take
one-
some damage.
Did they all try and flank one way?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
I don't hear anyone beside me, so.
Oh, I should have gone Widow.
Ooh, I pushed too far.
Dein Schutzengel ist da.
Oh, they've got a Zarya as well, huh?
Why not?
Yeah.
Diva's out of mech.
Yeah, Moira should be like one.
Fjord.
Moira.
I'm just watching the flank.
Yeah, good idea.
I'm just watching the
We are
back
touching their
lines.
spawn doors.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Is that theirs?
Kill her, kill her, kill her. Oh, you lucky bastard.
I'm just waving at Widow. I know she can see me.
See through the dragon's eyes.
Oh, Diva's behind us.
Protected you, Zarya.
Diva's behind us.
They are.
Huh?
Diva's behind us.
Oh, they got a bastion.
That's me, I'm the Bastion.
No, they
Oh,
have a bastion.
Right, I see, yeah. The level 19 Bastion.
Bastion. That Moira, their Mercy's
Mercy,
going
can you
after you,
freak
Hanzo.
up? Yeah.
Mercy's
Are
going
you
after
kidding?
Hanzo. What? Since when did Mercy simp over Hanzo?
When your wife cheats on you for your own brother.
Wow.
Dude, I
Damn.
basically got like no healing for myself. Wait, did I tell you what my ex did to me?
You have an X?
Help me, I've got so many people after me.
Bastion's
Is
out.
that a partner?
Oh, hey,
I
Hog.
jumped over there. I jumped
Oh, I
over the
did.
Roadhog's head. I got.
Did you die?
Yes, I did die, but it was worth it. I jumped over the Roadhog's head and he got confused. He's like, "Where are you?"
Are you kidding me, you little...
So, Metro.
Greetings.
That sucks.
You have an X?
Yeah. Yeah. I had a girlfriend for a little bit, then she became my ex. Got a message from her before New Year saying I have love for you. Got on a call with her. Turns out it was a fucking prank. Wakanda forever. Pin his ass.
So she was on your girlfriend as a prank.
No.
The pain.
was my
Is this the
actual
one... Is this the same one that wanted her to be a lesbian?
Yeah. It was
That-
that one.
That doesn't sound like she was going to be a good girlfriend anyway.
Yeah, no. She's short
No,
anyway,
she just-
so I can just steal her stuff and hang it over my head. Go like, try and get it. I'm a cruel bastard. She is cruel.
Yeah, sometimes.
I just acted like I couldn't care, like I didn't really care that it was a girl.
Oh, I did. I wish someone was playing Mercy, that would be great. Oh no, it's him that is.
Yeah, Ham. Wouldn't it be great if you were playing Mercy?
Shut up, you. I'm playing DPS.
Damn it, she can't.
Let Ham play DPS.
Yeah, I'm always playing support.
You know, you're
Yeah.
right, because then you play Bastion and then they target you instead of us.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
Except
a
for
good
this hog.
Bastion.
This hog is targeting.
You know that I'm a good Bastion. You can't deny that.
Is there such a thing?
Shut up, you.
I'm a good recon bastion, you can't deny that.
No! The Roadhog
I
cancelled
mean,
my
I don't even
ultimate.
know how you did that.
Helden sterben nicht.
That was funny as hell.
I got
And I'll do it again.
help.
The Mercy's a one tap. The Mercy's a one tap. Oh, hey, bro. Oh, you.
He
Freaking.
was.
Oh, Bastion takes so long to get up from his turret form.
This Bastion knows how to play Bastion better than you. How does that feel?
Oh shoot, are you kidding me?
There we go. Now I don't have to listen to their crap about Bastions. If anyone watching on YouTube right now has played with me while I play Bastion, you'd know I'm a pretty good Bastion. It's just I hate getting targeted by the whole team, and it's not a necessity, but I'd love having. Wow, you freaking! I didn't even. Where was he? I'd I'd love having Mercies on my team with me while I play Bastion. Not for the boosts, but for the reses. Not that I expect to be raised every single time, but it'd be nice to be raised once in a while. Especially because I can really help the team. Did not make a fall! No, Mercy, no.
Flight routine activated.
Where's the Mercy go?
Double
Help me. Allow me to repair the damage.
Yeah, these guys know I'm a good Bastion, but they still hate Bastion so much that they just verbally abuse my Bastion skills.
adaptive circuits engaged. Diva.
There we go, that's how I was trying to sit earlier, and I fell down. I don't even know how I managed. Oh, hey, there he is. Got it. Oh, that's hard to do, actually. It's hard to hit you. Hard to hit a flying Mercy.
Let's break it. Damn!
Hi. I'm ready to initiate
30 seconds.
As Bastion, I typically just sit behind the team and I just defend from the back. I don't really care too much about the elimination count.
10 seconds remaining.
I don't care about my damage counts. Oh, I thought I'd landed on the health pack. Oopsie daisy.
I am on fire! Come on, Crusaders!
Oh yeah.
Victory.
I didn't get.
Play
I let him
of the
play.
game.
I had it once.
Double kill. My target. Epic.
Ah! Impressive, if I do say so myself.
You know that I don't appreciate being spoken to like that about a character that I actually do have skill playing as.
Who are
You
you
know that I
talking
don't.
to?
You and Metro.
What did I say?
Oh,
You guys-
he's still trying to defend the fact that Bastion quote unquote has skills.
Oh no, I'm saying
It does take skill to play Bastion. I know that people say a lot that Bastion is a skillless or a rookie's character. You don't have to have skill to play him, and to a point that's right. But you can say that about any of the characters. You don't have to have skill to play the character. You just have to know how to shoot, or you have to know the controls. You don't have to have skill to play. I mean, a sniper takes a bit of skill, but most of the characters you don't have to have skill to play the characters. You don't have to have skill to play Diva, right? Right? wrong. I mean, sure, you can play Diva as a rookie. You can play Diva without having any skill.
Now
But
traveling to Petra.
it takes skill to play well. It takes skill to know how to play. It takes practice, and I have
One
the
shot.
practice, and
One kill.
I have the skill. Like right now, skill tells me. Oh, fuck. Anyway,
Now traveling.
sorry, sorry for just going mute there. Guys, I was interrupted. I live with my brother and a housemate. Far out. I feel like I should just leave these guys and just play alone. If they're gonna treat me like this, if they're gonna talk to me like they do about playing Bastion. Hold on, I'll just...
Bastion.
Oh, look at that, guys! Look at that, guys! He's playing a character that takes no skill to play. Look at that, guys! He Oh yeah, no, it takes no skill to play Bastion, right?
The objective.
No, literally, while you were out of the voice chat, we still thought you were in, and we were.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Wow. What I was saying before my brother came to the door and really strangely asked me if he could borrow my Nutella. Very coy, say that very coyly, if that's even a word. What I was saying was, it takes no skill to play any of the characters. You just have to know how to use the controller, and you just have to know how to shoot. It takes no skill to play Bastion. Sure, it takes no skill to play Reinhardt. It takes no skill to play Diva. You don't have to have skill to play Mercy. Skill's great. Skill's great and it helps. It takes no skill to play anything, right? Right? Wrong. Sure, you can pick it up and just play it. And just play. And you can play well as a rookie. But it takes skill to... You... Alright. I hate his stun. But it takes practice. It takes skill. It takes improvement
This old dog
to play well.
Tricks.
You have to know who to shoot. You have to know when to shoot, when not to shoot. You have to know who not to shoot. You have to know where to sit. That's what I was trying to tell them, and I've told them that over and over again, and they still don't believe me. See, normally as Bastion, I would be sitting here, and I would be, and I would just be watching off the points, and I would just be guarding the points and letting the team go and attack the enemy where they are. That's what I would be doing right now, and I would ask for help when I need it. Alright. Hey Siri, reply to the message.
What do you want to say?
I don't want to hear it.
I don't
Full
quit
stop.
till the fight's
I'm
done.
sick of being told that I shouldn't play Bastion because it takes no skill to play him. I've taken it for so long and I'm sick of it. Full stop. I will not listen to you guys, and I will not talk to you, and I may even stop playing with you guys if you keep talking to me like that. And I did tell you that I don't appreciate it, and I have told you that it does take skill. Damn it. Damn it.
Your reply to Thomas says, I don't want to hear it. I'm sick of being...
You know what? I'm gonna tell them in person. Well, not in person, but with my own voice.
I'm not a young man
Guys,
anymore.
Angel, I did not read your message. I don't know what you said, but I'm not going to read it, and I'm not going, at least while I play, and I'm not gonna take what you say. I've taken that crap for so long, and
If
I've
you read
just
the
gone with
message,
it.
you know I'm not giving
Angel?
you crap, that I actually was trying to apologize to you and explain how you're not the problem, how the character was the problem, and you're not my problem, you are a team player.
The character is
and
not the problem.
I told you why. I told you why, because I have a bad experience. I forget it. Why am I trying to... You're not listening. Forget it.
And you don't listen to me. It does take skill to play him, and if you
And
want
I
to
literally tried to explain everything, but you just left.
and
Like seriously, that was
if
very
you
childish
guys,
of you,
if
Ham.
you guys want to say that it takes no skill to play Bastion, and Bastion should be deleted from the game, well, it takes no skill to play all of the characters. You can play all of the characters well without having any skill.
Well,
okay?
Ham,
I'm sick. I'm
you know,
sick and no.
why
I'm,
are
no,
any of
no,
us even having
no,
this conversation? It's just
no.
a game.
I'm sick and tired of taking this crap, not just from you, but from everybody. Because I'm a Bastion main when it comes to playing DPS. Okay?
Everything I've sold you in the past is meant to be playful banter. I don't know how that didn't come across in the past. I really don't understand.
Well, it's not just you. I did say it's not just you, it's everybody.
You can go Bastion.
Yes, but why do I feel like all your grief is being aimed at me?
You and Metro.
It's
Round 2. Capture the objective.
You can apply the logic that it takes no skill to play Bastion. You can apply that to any character. Like, I barely have skill playing this Ultra. I only just recently started playing with this character. I know the controls well enough.
The objective is now active.
But I'm still not a very good soldier. But I know how to play him well enough to get the job done. Maybe not well enough to fend off against high level players. But I can do the job, and provided I have a good team that works together and talks together and doesn't talk at each other about it,
Find their weakness
I can play well with a team that plays well. Just like any character. Like I was saying earlier, I would rather have a Mercy when I play Bastion, because she can boost the damage, and she can raise. It's not a necessity. It's a preference. But I'd also like to have healers, if it's not a Mercy, a healer that will actually heal the whole team.
My tactical visor, thanks. Thank you.
Anyway, I'd rather not keep talking about this. I might just leave this group after this game.
Thanks.
Get in here.
Thank you.
Your strength ebbs.
My will made real. Kill the Mahal.
That's alright, I've got ice cream next to me. I've got to eat it.
I'm not a young man anymore.
Whoopsie daisy.
It's high noon.
I enjoy talking to myself.
Light them up.
I talk to myself heaps anyway.
Target
I have internal monologues with myself all day, every day. If I weren't listening to music, or if I weren't doing, well, even if I was doing my job, because I work alone in the shop every day. But I feel like a live stream of anything, especially video game gameplay, needs to have some kind of conversation. And if I can't have a good conversation with my own team, then I'm just gonna have a conversation with myself, with you, the viewers. There we go. Anyway, I'm just gonna sit here, eat my ice cream. See, I wouldn't have so much of a problem with it if, yeah, sure the character might have a few flaws, but every character has flaws. Every person has flaws, okay? But the thing is, sure, they can say that sort of stuff about Bastion players in general. They can say that sort of stuff about me as a Bastion player. But if they were to say that sort of stuff and they were to laugh about it, show that it's actually just a joke, or they were just to show that they weren't actually serious about it, then I'd be fine with it. I wouldn't have any issue with it. I'd even go along with it. But the fact that they sounded so serious about it, and they say it all the time, and very rarely do they even after saying that they hate Bastion players, they hate Bastions, and Bastion is such a terrible player. He doesn't take any. He's such a terrible character. He doesn't take any skill to actually play. And no one should play Bastion. And they've even said things like he should be deleted from the game. If they were to say that sort of thing, well, they do say that sort of thing, and they say that sort of thing so often, without even acknowledging my skill. Now, I'm not saying that I'm the world's best Bastion player by far. Okay, that's okay. I am far from the world's best. I'm far from the world's best at anything. But, and I'll be the first to admit that. But the thing is, if they were to at least acknowledge my skill, even after they joke about how Bastion is a terrible character, if they were to acknowledge my skill, then I wouldn't have so much of a problem. But the thing is, they don't. Well, they rarely do. They do sometimes, but they rarely acknowledge my skill. And more times than not, they say these sorts of things about Bastion, and then they turn it to me. They say the sort of thing about me as a Bastion player, and then they just keep going and going. They don't say anything about any other character, like how McCree's stun, yeah, on squishy characters, the characters that don't have that much health. it makes sense. But on a character that does so much damage, that deals so much damage, that can heal themselves, it lasts too long. It lasts too long, full stop. It lasts, what, 3 seconds? And in those 3 seconds, anything can happen in the game. The game can be won, the game can be lost. Within 3 seconds, it can be decided. So every character has flaws, but they don't acknowledge that. They just talk about Bastion's flaws, which I don't know that there's very many. I mean, I'd like to move around when I'm in turret form, which they're fixing in Overwatch 2. They're also taking away his healing factor, which I actually hate. I hate that idea. I mean, it doesn't heal fast, which is fine, which is actually fair, I think. It doesn't heal very fast. It doesn't heal completely if you're being blasted by other characters. And it stops healing, just like Moira's. So yeah, Bastion has flaws, but some of them are fair. And as annoying as they might be, it's fair. Other characters have flaws, like McCree or Cassidy. They just recently changed his name. Cassidy, his stun, it lasts too long. 4 seconds, whatever it is. It's 1 second too long, I think. Now, sometimes I can get away with it. Sometimes, as Bastion, I can still kill the character. I can still kill, still kill that person. But it still lasts 1 second too long, I think. But they don't. But these guys don't recognize any other flaws. They just hate on Bastion, and it gets me down. It seriously gets me down. As a person, as a player that uses that character primarily, when I choose to play DPS, it really gets me down. And I hope these guys are watching this live stream so they can hear what I have to say without arguing back at me and without interrupting what I have to say. I don't mind having a conversation, but a conversation is not, I say one thing but don't get to finish it before they butt in. That's not a conversation. That can turn into a screaming match, and that's why I left. I didn't want to scream at them. And I'm less likely to scream at them, and more likely to just, like I do whenever I'm in a confrontation, I'm more likely to just cower away and just be silent and just take whatever they have until it gets too much, and then I'll scream at them. And I didn't want to get to that point. I just wanted to talk to them. But they weren't willing to have a one-on-one or a two-on-one three-way conversation. They just wanted to push their point out, and that's where I started to push in further. They just wanted to push their point at me. I get that they wanted to apologize, but do they know why they were apologizing? I don't think they understand fully why they wanted to apologize. And if they're watching this live stream, they will. See, I see myself as a very compliant, a very compliant person. And I hate that about myself sometimes. Because it stops me from being assertive. It stops me from pushing my points when it needs to be pushed. I'm not trying to force myself on them. I'm not trying to force my belief on anyone. I'm not trying to force my opinion on anyone. But when someone tries to force themselves down my throat when they with whatever they're saying, that's when I bite down. That's when I bite down. I will not take people who say that they're about to apologize, or who say they're about to apologize, and then say, "But I was just." I know I've done that in the past when I was a child, and I learned not to do that. And I hate that. I hate it. I also hate it when people cut me off. My brother knows this. Both my brothers know this. They still don't understand. And they still do it. But they know. I hate it. When I'm talking, and I've always been taught in school, in my family, in church, I've always been taught when someone is talking, you listen to them. You listen to them completely, and you don't interrupt. You don't butt in. You can say things like, yeah, okay, yeah, hey, you thought about this? You can say things like that. But you don't butt in, and you don't push your own opinion or your own thought onto that person while they're talking. You can, sure, voice your own opinion, voice your own thoughts, but don't do it while they're in the middle of speaking. And if they take a pause, and it might seem a bit long, but they take a pause, and then you start talking, they say, but hang on, I wasn't finished. You let them finish. But you don't butt in. See, what they did earlier was I started talking to them, and as soon as I started talking, Angel, the AussieAngel, started to butt in and started to, yeah, but I was, no, but I was, no, yeah, but, and Metro, or Rodimus Prime, was about to, and I was not having it. That's why I left the group chat. Because I could not get a single word in. I was trying to tell them how I felt. I was trying to tell them what I thought. And they were trying to tell me what I should be thinking. They were trying to tell me what I should have felt. And they were trying to tell me that they were trying to apologize. But I don't think they understand why they were why they were apologizing, or what they should be apologizing for. See, I have a tendency to, when I'm in a confrontation, I have a tendency to shut up, to just go along with whatever someone is saying, and to just nod my head. And I've been trying to curve that. People who cut me off while I'm trying to speak to them, I don't speak at people until they start getting really aggressive. I don't speak at people. I speak to people. I'm soft. I don't ever speak at them. I'm never aggressive until other people start being aggressive. See, I'm not the aggressor. I'm never the aggressor. I'm always reactive. And I don't think people get that. I don't think people understand that these days. And
personality synchronization,
I'm starting to
Good to be
question
back.
whether or not I want to play with Angel anymore, or if it's just, do I want to play with Angel and Rodimus Prime together ever again?
Flight routine activated.
Ice wall coming up.
You'd better learn quick. Hello.
Oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, mate, you don't shoot where people were. You don't shoot at them while they're moving. You shoot at where they're going to be.
Double times. You're welcome.
I didn't expect it to take out both of them. That's strange. See, when someone plays Bastion with me on a team, if I don't think that it's a good idea for that particular map, I will say I don't think it's a very good choice for this map. But I don't tell them to get off Bastion. I don't tell them. I never tell people to change characters. I suggest it. I tell them I don't think it's a good idea. I tell them I think you should change. But I never insist it. I never repeat myself. I never tell people to change characters. I always tell people if I don't think it's a good idea to play this character on this map or play this character just yet, I always tell them
angle of attack.
what I think. But these guys tell me to get off Bastion. These guys tell me that Bastion is a terrible character.
Lifting off.
Damn it, May. Damn it. I thought I was out of the Blizzard dome thing. Enough. Far out.
Hey there.
Far out, she was behind me. Damn it.
Come on.
Hold on, I'm gonna go mute for a second. I've just got to take my work uniform off.
Learning from that one.
That's better. Oh. See, I know you. I know that whoever's watching, I know you probably think that what I'm saying about these guys and what they say about Bastion is not founded in anything. I know that you probably think that that I'm probably being too harsh on them, or that I'm being that I'm judging them too much.
Boosting up.
But I know these guys. I've played with them for almost 2 years. I know what they say. They say the same things over and over again.
My target.
Ah, yes. Almost died. Yeah, they say the same things over and over again whenever I play Bastion.
Traveling to Eichenwald.
They used to tell people how good I was at Bastion.
Prepare to
They
attack.
used to actually say good things about me as a Bastion player. But in the last 6 something months, they've just been saying the same thing over again.
Everything can be
They
hacked.
hate Bastion.
And everyone.
They hate Bastion players. They tell me to get off playing Bastion. They tell me that they just say the most horrible things over and over again.
30 seconds.
My own brother says similar things, but he never says things like Bastion takes no skill to play. He just hates Bastion because he's overpowered, which I agree somewhat. My brother says Bastion is overpowered. Hey there.
¿Qué onda?
And
5, 4,
yeah,
3,
to a point,
2,
he's not wrong.
attack
The
commencing.
thing is though,
Capture objective A.
my brother never tells me to change characters. My brother never tells me that I'm a terrible Bastion player. He never tells me that I shouldn't be playing.
Taking the objective. A little
He
help
just
would be appreciated.
Says it once or twice. He also says he hates playing. He hates Moira as a character. But he never tells people to stop.
Iniciando el hackeo.
Tell me how.
Translocating.
He never tells people what to do when it comes to character
right back.
selection. He might make suggestions. I make suggestions on which characters to choose.
Feeling much better.
But neither my brother
Securing
or
the
I
objective.
ever
Anyone want to join me?
insisted.
Don't mention it. Much better. Initiating the...
Come on.
¿Qué onda?
Damn it! Damn it!
Pide suyo.
Easy.
It's all up from here.
I've even been blamed for a loss of a game because I chose Bastion.
Ahorita regreso. Looking for me? Come over here. Hey, see you later. Hola. Need healing over here. Hey there. Let's get started. ¿Qué onda? Beacon in place. Hola. Mucho mejor. ¿Qué onda? Translocating.
This will heal you.
Anyway, after everything I've said,
Be
if
right
there's
back.
anyone watching, if you want to comment down below, do you agree with me? Do you not agree with me? If you like Bastion
I'm out of
as a
here.
character,
Mucho mejor.
why do you like him as a character? If you don't like him, why?
I'm staking my
tell me
claim
down
on the
below.
objective.
But
Hey, wait.
I don't think players should be insisting on character changes. I don't think players should be insisting
I'm under attack.
that a character should not be played ever.
Looking for me?
Come on.
¿Me extrañaste?
Bad guy.
I'm apagando las luces. De nada. Sorry about that. I need healing.
Allow me to repair the damage.
Hey there. Thank you. Feeling much better. Initiating the hack. Hola.
Destruction.
I'm just getting my ultimate is charging.
Damn it.
Intentemos otra vez.
Just reading a message that the AussieAngel sent me.
Merci.
It's high noon.
The payload moves.
Perdón.
I've sighted the enemy.
Beacon
Dude,
in
I don't know
place.
if I want to
¿Qué
play
onda?
with those guys anymore. I don't know if I want to play with them
My
every game.
will.
My EMP is charging.
I also don't know if I want to join the group chat or team chat with anyone anymore. It's just
This will heal
My
you.
ultimate
Hey
is
there.
almost ready.
Group up with me. My ultimate is charging.
Got it.
Miss me?
Hail the Mahol.
¿Qué onda? See you later. Hey, lo siento. ¿Qué onda?
Payload moves with
Come
certainty.
over here. Hola. Group up with me.
All systems checked out. No one can hide
Need
from
healing
my
over here.
sight.
well, shit. Oh wait, that was out. But I was right.
Feeling much better. My ultimate is almost ready. Gotcha. Don't mind me.
I pass this forth.
Let's keep this
I might need this later. My ultimate is ready. I'm out of here. I need healing.
Allow me to repair the damage.
So that's a hat stuff there.
Mucho mejor. EMP
Get into
charged.
position.
Come over here. Group up with me. Been here. Apagando las luces. Beacon in place.
Well,
Thank you.
I was expecting more of my team to be there. Damn it, this is not.
Ya estoy lista para ese trago.
What did Angel say?
60 seconds remaining.
Amen.
I don't know when or even
Must get
if
it
you
moving
read
again.
this, but I want you to know that I'm sorry for giving you all that crap about you having no skill as a Bastion main. It's not true. I was just trying to mess with you. I honestly didn't know that I was offending you.
Initiating.
I'm really grateful for Bastion. I've lost count of all the times you've carried the team as
Translocating.
him. But please don't let this conflict hurt our friendship. I value our
30
friendship more
seconds
than the game any day. And
Hey,
I'm not
we're almost out of time. No slacking now.
Thank
The
you.
point is that I'm sorry, Sam, for offending you.
Hail the Mahol. To
¿Extrañaste?
my will.
Ay, pobrecita. My EMP is
10 seconds remaining.
Teammate, I wouldn't mind so much if it was obviously a joke.
Overtime.
If you acknowledged my skill
all alone.
after you made comments like that, I wouldn't mind so much. But the fact is, I've been getting these comments every single time I play Bastion with you guys. I've been getting these comments over and over again with no actual acknowledgement. I know I don't have that much of an ego normally,
Play of the game.
but I know that I have skill. You know that I have skill. I've heard you say it before. But recently, in the last, I don't know how many months now, all it's been is crap. You're a crap player. You're a crap Bastion. Bastion is crap. Okay? That's all it's been for, I don't know how many months now. I guess maybe 6 months. at least, it wouldn't be so bad if I actually got some acknowledgement as a player, some acknowledgement as a good player. But even after I say that I'm a good Bastion, you guys know this. You guys still say I'm not. You guys still say no. You guys still hate on me as a Bastion player. You guys still crap all over my playing. And it doesn't help that after I say that I'm a good Bastion player, after all of this, you still, or the enemy team then starts focusing on me and making me look bad because I can't get a single shot in without dying first, because they focus on Bastions first. That's not my fault. It's not my fault that people try to take out the highest damage characters first. That's not my fault. What is my fault is when I make a mistake as a Bastion, when I sit in a bad spot, when I let the team down because I made a few mistakes. That's my fault. It's not my fault when I play Bastion and I get crapped all over because people don't like the character, so they just abuse the players. And it gets to the point where I don't know if I want to play with you anymore. I don't know if I want to play with you when you're playing with Metro anymore. It just gets to that point, mate. And I just don't know, man. I just don't know. I've been getting these sorts of comments for so long, and it does hurt. Okay? It wouldn't hurt so much if you acknowledged my skill. It wouldn't hurt so much if you didn't just crap on Bastion, but you also acknowledged the flaws in other characters. Okay? It wouldn't hurt so much if you didn't just focus all of your hate on that one character and then channel all of that into the only player you know that plays that character. Okay? It wouldn't hurt so much if you acknowledged the flaws of other players and the flaws of other characters. But whenever I select Bastion, that's all I get is crap from not just you, not just Metro, but other friends that I play with, or other players that I play with randomly. Okay? It's not just you, but it gets to a point where I have to take a break from playing with a friend when that friend is insulting me. Okay? So I don't know if I want to play with you. I don't know how long for, but you need to learn, mate. You need to learn that words do carry weight, that words do have an impact. You need to learn, and not just you, but Metro needs to learn too. I didn't hear Wolf saying anything about it. Okay? Wolf is a good guy. I didn't hear him say anything about Bastion. And if he did, it was probably just a couple of comments. Like, he doesn't like Bastion players. He doesn't like Bastion because they're too high-powered. I'll take that. Yeah, Bastion can be a little bit overpowered sometimes. Sure. But I didn't hear him say anything. It was only you and Metro. And whenever I'm playing with you, Metro, and anyone else, it's only ever you and Metro. Okay? You need to learn. Words have weight. Words have an impact. Okay? And you need to learn that you shouldn't insult people's skill without acknowledging their flaws and their skill. You shouldn't. That didn't come out right. You know what I'm saying, mate. Have you ever heard of a compliment sandwich? Compliment? Constructive criticism, not criticism in general. Not you're such a bad player, or this character is so crap, you shouldn't be playing this character, or we hate it when you play this character. Not that sort of stuff. More like, hey, maybe, did you try this? Maybe you could hide over here. Maybe you could do this. Maybe you could improve this way. A compliment, constructive criticism, or constructive feedback, and another compliment. That's a compliment sandwich. And yes, I learnt that particular phrasing, that particular structure for that off of Viva la Dirt League, yes. But it's an age-old technique, okay? It's I don't know how old that thing is, but it's, look, if you wouldn't like to have someone crap all over your skill, as, how about next time I play with you and you play Junkrat, all I'll ever say to you is, I hate playing Junkrat. I've played Junkrat. I've tried. I can't get it right. Junkrat's a crappy character. He's so hard to get right. He's so hard to aim with. He's such a stupid character. They should just delete him from the roster. You're such a stupid... You're such a horrible Junkrat player. You should never play Junkrat. He's a horrible character. You're a horrible player. How about if I were to say that to you every single time I jumped on the game with you and you played Junkrat, your DPS main, or used to be, feel, hey? And what if I turn that into a joke for a few weeks, and then it slowly became less of a joke, became more serious? How would you feel, hey? Think about it. Think about it. Now, what did he actually say on screen here? The world doesn't need to know the problems. Sure. But this is a lesson that everyone should learn at some stage in their life. This is, yeah, sure. But this started on the live stream because I started the live stream and then you started to insult my skill publicly. It wasn't private anymore. If I wasn't doing the live stream and you were insulting me, I wouldn't talk about this publicly. But because this was between you, me, and Metro, and it was recorded online, it has to be said. It has to be done publicly. Otherwise, other people that are making the same mistake won't learn. Alright, Angel, if you're watching this, if you've gotten to this point, would you just listen to what I said? Okay? And also, it's a biblical principle. if your brother, if your neighbor, or if your friend wrongs you privately, you go to him privately and correct it. If your brother wrongs you publicly, you go to him publicly and correct it. Sure, you were insulting me. Both you and Metro were insulting me privately, but it was done publicly through YouTube. You may not have realized that it was being recorded, but it was nonetheless. I didn't mean for any of this to be recorded. I didn't know you were going to start insulting me publicly, but if it wasn't recorded, I wouldn't have gone to the internet to do this. But because it was done publicly, and I haven't stopped the live stream, I'm going to deal with it publicly. It's actually biblical, mate. Anyway, I'm going to play a few more matches. What time is it?
Welcome to Malevin.
Oof, 11:45. I'll play one more match.
Control link established. Hello.
Ah, damn it, missed.
I might need this later. I'm out of here.
Oh, I forgot about the 6-second thing. Why did they change that? I hate that. Take that, Widow. Ah, stuck.
Hot cocoa. Fine. I'll have some.
Everything can be hacked. And everyone... Hey, ¿qué onda? Hola. ¿Qué onda? ¿Qué onda? Been here all along. Hey, be right back. Hey there.
Damn it, Potato. Damn it.
Intentemos otra
Is your
vez.
fleet wolf still playing?
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
I didn't have anything against what him and the nah, he turned the console off. Replete, if you're watching this, I don't hold anything against you because of what
You
Tom
didn't see that coming.
and Metro were saying. And yes, I think I might have given up referring to him as just referring to him as the AussieAngel. I tried. I was doing pretty well at just using his gaming tag, but he's gotten on my nerves. So, Replete Wolf, if you're watching this, just know that I don't have anything against what you in the group. And if you want to keep playing with me, I'll welcome you playing with me. But I don't know if I want to play with Tom or Metro, at least for a while. At least for,
Strike.
I don't know how long, I'll let them know. But it's gotten a bit much. What they've been saying about Bastions and I mean, yeah, Bastion can be an annoying character, and those people who play him very well. It can be very annoying.
Been here all along.
But that just comes with the territory when you play that character.
Ahórranos tiempo y no te
Taking the
levantes.
lead.
Plus, I actually played the character well.
Feeling much better.
I'm not saying that I play him amazingly. There are areas where I know that I need to improve. There are always areas that need improvement. But that's where constructive criticism comes in.
Hello.
Not 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 criticism in
Hey.
general. Constructive
Yo.
criticism.
¿Qué onda? Hey. Ah, Boop.
How many times do I have to say that I didn't know I was offending you? This is literally the first time you've told me, so imagine how bad I feel about that. Thanks for the public humiliation, though. Tom, it's not public humiliation. It's not. Public humiliation would be if we were talking about this in private, and then I went to the internet to crap all over your reputation, to crap all over you as a person. That would be public humiliation. But I never said anything publicly that was slander. I never said anything publicly that was to humiliate you. I was saying it as a lesson. And I'm very sure I have mentioned that I don't like it. I'm very sure I've mentioned it at least once or twice before tonight. But whether or not I said it, that doesn't matter. The fact that I said it tonight means that you should have listened. I was trying to tell you, mate, that I didn't appreciate the way that you were talking. I left the group chat, sure. Left the group chat to get away from the noise. I came back in order to tell you how it came across. I came back in order to tell you how it was making me feel. And instead of allowing me that, you decided to interrupt what I was saying. You decided to again interrupt and butt in and just try to get that last little bit in and try to get that last little word in, because you well, I don't know, you feel bad or something. You felt like it must have hit a nerve when I left the group chat. Mate, I left the group chat to get away from the noise. I came back to try to civilly talk to you and Metro about how it felt. And when I came back, I couldn't get a word in. Okay? That is not how you have a conversation. If I had come back and you had asked me something like normal people do, if they want to ask anything like that, hey, what happened? You feeling alright? If you had asked something like that, or just said, hey Sam, you came back, and then I said I don't appreciate, because I was very aggressive with how I said that. I recognize that. I was very aggressive with how I said, I don't appreciate this. Dude, I pushed it out there. Okay? But if you had listened to that and just allowed me to speak, then I might have stayed. Okay? But your apology was full of buts. Okay? But this, and but that. I'm sorry, but...
Traveling to Havana.
It's not how you apologize. Because if you do that, it makes the other person feel like they're not worth it. They're not worth it. Why apologize when... when they don't even mean it? They say, I'm sorry, but... They don't even mean it. I don't know if I want to play with you for a while, at least. Okay, Tom. And yes, I'm using your real name, not your screen name. Because I'm peed off. Okay? Have I ever insulted someone because of the way that they play a character? Have I ever insulted someone personally because they might have been playing the character wrong?
Attackers incoming.
I'm not trying to use myself as a standard, but that was not an apology. I'm not trying to use myself as a standard, although it is something to learn, and we do need to learn it. We don't learn this innately. We need to be taught it, and I'm teaching you. Damn it! Fire up. I'm teaching you, dude. Because we have to be taught. I was taught this sort of thing by my dad. Because my apologies insulted my mum. Damn shield.
My will made real.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
I'm sick of talking about this. I'm sick of talking about it.
Fall back, my ultimate is charging. Group up with me.
I'm very sure I've said that it insults me a couple of times, but whether or not I've said it before or not, that doesn't mean you should just continue. Just because someone doesn't say that they're hurt, doesn't mean they're not. Just because someone doesn't say that they don't like how they're being treated, doesn't mean that you should just keep treating them that way. Get out of here, Laura. Stop bouncing. May was behind me, of course.
Allow me to repair the damage.
You don't laugh at someone's expense and use it as an attack on their abilities on the person. Oh dear. No.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Deine Valkyrie ist da.
Zenyatta is here.
Damn it. Yeah, soldier, you can't shoot the orb.
Gale the Mahol.
Get out of here. Damn it, far out. I make it so
Power
hard
of
to aim.
destruction.
I make it so hard to shoot straight. Oh, my mate Redhead was in the game. Damn shield. It's not worth changing character out of here. Anyway, I'm gonna hop off. Oh, it's midnight. My lights just turned off automatically. Cool.
Play of the game.
It says. Anyway. Tonight's live stream has not been the cheerful, fun video to watch or listen to tonight. And I'm sorry about that. Some things have to be said. Some things have to be taught. Some things just cannot be allowed to continue. Some things, sometimes we have to have the hard talk. I find it great to be able to just mute other people or leave the conversation and just talk about it and record myself, because so many times in my life has my opinion, my emotions been ignored when I try to tell people how something is making me feel. So many times in my life, people don't take me seriously enough to actually listen, and people butt in and interrupt what I say to try and tell me how I should be feeling, how I should have acted, how I should respond, when all I wanted to say to that person was, look, this is how I felt, this is how I feel now, and I just want to talk civilly. I want to talk through this with you. And people don't want to do that. People just want to butt in and interrupt and talk over me. I've had this my whole life, with my brothers, with kids at school. It's just a conversation is a two-way street, not a one-way street that overlaps the other. A conversation should not be an argument. A debate is not a one-sided argument telling the other person that they should just comply. And that's how everything comes. That's how everything is turned into. From political debates these days to friendly squabbles and brotherly conversations. It's all turned into, no, shut up, no, I'm speaking now. I don't care that you came back when it was all quiet. I don't care that you came back to tell us how you feel. I don't care how you feel. Shut up. I'm talking now. No. That's not what a conversation is. A conversation is one person speaks, the other person speaks. One person speaks, the other person speaks. That's a conversation, and best done calmly. And it's best done without all of the heated emotions. And if more people can remember that, if more people can just do it like that, then the world would be a better place. But people don't do that. My brothers don't do that. And Tom and Metro tonight didn't do that. Anyway. Good night, people. Good night, people of the internet that are not watching. Why do I even bother? Nobody watches the streams. I'm not entertaining enough. Anyway, good night, people.